Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We're the RC Sailors, and we're out here in the heat of the summer. Today it is like 95 degrees, hot, humid, muggy. It's raining off and on, windy, thankfully, so we can get through the day. It's just so hot. We're going to test at our airfield for you the DM107S. This is a little foldable RC quadcopter or drone with a camera, Wi-Fi, altitude hold. But the reason we're excited for this is because this is now a big brother of one of Abby's favorite indoor drones, the DM104. If you're unfamiliar with the DM104, where have you been? You must be new to the channel. Thanks for watching, but you should go check that one out because it's worth every penny of your money. Now, this one being in the same brand and company, being a bigger brother, I hope that it performs pretty well, but you never know. So that's why we're here to test it, maybe save you guys some money if it doesn't, and if it's great, we'll let you know. Let's see what's in the box and then we'll fly it. Now the DM104, if I remember, was around 25 bucks or so, and it was worth every penny if you ask me. I mean, you flew no hands even. Yep. Remember, you propped your feet up on the couch?
It was a good one.
And this one comes in around $45, $50.
And it had the DM104S, and that was the one with the camera.
This is 107S. We actually had the one with the camera and without.
The camera, right?
This one does, yeah. Little foam on the top there for padding. We have your instructions here and your little QR code for the app. Now we'll have this linked in the description box below if you guys want to check it out for yourself. But you know, we want to test it first. Okay, 4 spare props. And looks like some feet. It's a little prop like to go on the bottom of the motors. Here's our battery. It does come in this little proprietary case, and it says it's a 900 milliamp battery. It's going to be one cell, little LiPo. Now it charges via USB, so that's kind of a good thing. There's where it plugs in to charge. USB's good, but the proprietary casing is bad. So there's a little plug where it'll make contact inside the drone. We do have prop guards, 4 of them, and I think that we're just going to opt out of those today. They're kind of like training wheels for drones, so if you're newer, you should use them. And yes, this just makes me smile. This is my favorite phone mount in the world. Here's why. Guys, you can put a big phone in these, small phone, and they just work. And they usually hold really well. Shaking that pretty crazy, and it's not going anywhere. And if it did, I got a case on my phone, so meh. The downside maybe is that the transmitter's small-ish, but it's not the smallest transmitter we've ever seen. Feels good though, and it definitely feels like a toy, but it's not horrible.
This looks like the JJRC drone we had on the channel recently. That was like yellow and brown, called Poopy or something.
Yeah, it was like a poopy drone. This unfolds. Little kind of clicks in place.
Oh, I hope this is a good one.
I do too. It looks good.
I hope it's just like the other one.
It's got like art splatters on there.
Very
little power button on top. And then we have our tilt of our camera. There's a place where this could have visual positioning, but this does not. Our battery plugs in here. Power button on top. I think it's time to fly. Well, because Abby loved the 104 so much, this is totally her drone, the DM107, so we got high hopes. She's at the controls, I'm at the camera. I'm sorry, it might be out of focus and stuff. I'm not as good at the camera as Abby.
And he has sunglasses on, so this is going to be interesting.
It'll probably be like really bright. Let's see here. Okay, we'll help everyone out. Okay, all right. Do your thing, Abby.
It was really easy to connect to the app. It's recording and saving right on my phone, so I'm going to hit that record button. Ooh. And just to remind everybody,
camera quality looks good.
This does not use your data. The drone emits its own Wi-Fi signal that you connect to. So no data, it's not using any of that. So there's an auto takeoff button, so I'm going to press that.
Okay, remember, you're going to have to fight the wind. No
that's
GPS.
All itself right now.
Oh, you can do it.
I have to save it. Okay, it didn't give it as much throttle as it needed.
Well, to clear the picnic table.
I clearly am going to need higher rates. There's rate 2.
We are fighting some wind. I'd say probably 5 to 6, 7 mile an hour winds here.
Rate 3. There's 3 rates. You didn't give me much room here to just stand with this pole.
Trying to stay in the shade. It's very hot out.
We have like an inch of shade clustered under. The camera quality looks good.
Good. It does, yeah, the Wi-Fi feed is nice.
So this drone is not going to be as solid as the other indoor drone because we have wind. So the wind is going that way. I know you probably can't see that ribbon on the pole way down there. But so the drone is going that way. So if you're no hands-free, it's gonna fly with the wind.
Right.
And the wind just is kind of letting off. It's doing a pretty good job.
A lot of beginners think, well, since there's wind outside, I should fly my new big drone inside, so there's no wind. Big mistake. Most people, huge mistake. A lot of people that fly inside on their first few times a bigger drone like this really struggle because you have something that comes under the drone from the prop spinning called prop wash, and about 2 feet or so off the ground and under, the drone is like fighting itself basically, and people will just kind of smash into their furniture and TVs and stuff when they do that. So definitely wait for a calm evening as a beginner flyer, and then step up after you know how to fly the drone, fly in some light breezes.
So I really like the camera that's on this drone. It's a wide angle lens.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get under this like airplane thingamabob here.
You're gonna fly under it?
No, I'm just showing you. Like you can see, it's not very far away from this, but you can see it, and that's because it's like a wide angle-ish fisheye lens.
You can pitch it up and down too.
Lenses like that make flying FPV really easy, so I'm gonna go out here and fly FPV for you.
Now you can't pitch the camera up and down. She's just showing us that she's actually flying FPV. You can't pitch the camera up and down during flying.
Got a little low there.
Yeah, I heard you hit some grass. But you can, oh, you're in tall grass.
See that? I'm not very good at flying FPV.
All right, as Big Truck back there fires up, explain to us what happened, Abby.
I'm not good at flying FPV on these little toy drones.
Okay, get it back in the air.
Auto takeoff.
Nice. Go away, Big Truck. I'm trying to make a YouTube video here.
They love to just mess with us when we're filming.
Sometimes they'll rev, yeah.
There is a return to home, even though there's no GPS on here. We had that discussion the other day. Remember, you were like, of course there's no return to home. There's no GPS. They try, Nathan. So I'm gonna press it. It says long press 3 seconds.
As long as it comes back this direction. There we go. Yeah. Look, it's the right way. Now
so
stop
it went kind of the right way, and then you have to manually stop it.
The only time that comes in handy is if you're flying and you get way out there and you cannot tell which way the drone is facing, and you need it to come back to you, at least in the general vicinity of you. Return to home on these toy grade drones will do that. Okay, what else? Can you do some flips or try the
flip button?
She's currently not even touching the controls, like it's flying itself. This is a really good drone.
I'm trying to find flips. Here it is. Okay, it's this top button on the right. Duh. Okay. Go up a little bit. Ready?
I want to try to fly this. Good flip. Oh, great.
So this is altitude hold. Don't remember if we mentioned that. So
I gotta try this.
You don't really have to worry about throttle management, which makes
these.
this a good beginner drone, and that's why we can just pass this off in the middle of filming without any issues.
Little flying. Okay, all right. Oh yeah,
Nate has control now.
The camera angle is good. I like that.
You like the lens, right? It's
yes,
like
I do.
A nice wide angle.
Although the transmitter's a little small, it's not one of those micro transmitters, thank goodness. Hey, this is flying really well.
Yes, it is.
DM does a good job. I think this is like the second drone that we have now.
But we had a 104 and a 104S.
Yeah, but it's the same drone with and without a camera. This is a very different drone. It's not an exact copy of some other things we've seen. It's very close.
But like the paint job on it reminds me.
Yeah, of course. Hey, this flies really well. The altitude hold is nice, and it flies on rails. It's not wobbly or anything. Yeah, it's great.
I heard the cows mooing at you for a second, Nathan. Did you hear
Good job, DM107. This is awesome. Guys, if you want a folding arm drone with a Wi-Fi FPV feed, a nice wide angle lens, it's great. See us hiding here in a little bit of shade. This is what we...
That's why I just filmed a pole a second ago.
Oh, I do like the camera, the wide angle lens.
I do too, I really do. Maybe you should try the FPV. I just didn't do a good job at it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
You know, it is a what?
Half second away and there's wind and I don't want to crash it.
Why are you in here? Can't even film you. This is what you just told people not to do. I didn't even get any of that.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll get a second or two of it.
You're making my life hard.
Sorry. Just having a little fun there. The camera does look good. I mean, it's not like a 4K camera.
Yeah.
But this is a toy. And when a toy works, it's nice. Okay, I'm flying FPV. Can I get through those rails?
So now they just need to make something with 5.8 gigahertz.
Oh, I made it. Yeah, just flying FPV. I promise. I'm standing here just looking at the screen.
Yes.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah.
No. Are you at this one?
Guys, I want to get more stuff from this DM company.
I'm impressed.
Whoop.
I'll have
Oh, that was close.
I'll have those other DM drones linked throughout this video, so you can check those out too, because we really like those for indoor flying.
This is actually a usable signal. Here we go. Line it up. I'm fighting some wind here.
Yeah, it just picked up.
Okay. I was above them, but it still went through.
You like flying below the tree line today?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess I like flying drones a little bit on the lower side. No weird signal issues. Nice long flight time. I'm very happy with this. Fun little drone. Sorry, a little close. I can see the red lights on the back. Looks like blue on front. Even in this bright sun, I can see them.
Is it still recording on the phone?
Yeah.
Good.
8 minutes of recording.
Probably should stop that.
Okay, let's make sure it's saved and everything.
I get a little nervous.
There we go.
Take a photo.
All right, let's take a droney, Abby.
Oh, we have to step out in the sun then.
Nah, it's okay. People will understand. It's too hot. Too hot. Oh yeah, droney. 3, 2, 1. Haha. Okay, try it again. 3, 2.
Oops.
Okay, one of those has to turn out. Let's see the video again, because this is pretty good.
The battery life is awesome.
This is an awesome drone.
Wow. We're at 9.5 minutes of filming.
Now,
so
sometimes people,
should be at
maybe
least
a minute
like
of that. A minute of that was you out there recovering the drone.
Well, okay, so we'll say 8 minutes of flight time so far. That's what
Every now and then, when we get something that we like and we don't say a lot of bad things about it, people are like, "Wow, you don't say bad things."
Just like that too.
Just like that. The lights are blinking, so I'm going to stop filming.
That's how we read all our negative comments.
Yeah, when I'm reading comments, that's the voice I use. So if you guys are like, "Awesome video, guys," I'm saying, "Awesome video, guys." Not really.
No,
I'm just joking.
The negative comments.
The negative comments. But people will say that we don't say a lot of bad things about certain things, but you need to you're missing a lot of our videos, because there's a lot of stuff that we tell you is not to buy. Now, since the battery light is low, I would recommend landing this. If this was your drone and you see those lights blinking, I'd say just land it. But I want to see, there we go, how long until it wants to land.
Stop filming.
Awesome. The DM107S, right?
Yep.
Held that just for the button layout, because there are a couple buttons that are not labeled, like the top shoulder buttons.
Well, there's a photo video button on there too, but I just went ahead, since there was no memory card, I just used the phone, and it saves it right to the phone.
Phone holder.
Love those chip clip phone holders. Best
design ever, unless it's one that goes down in the transmitter, but this one couldn't because it's such a small transmitter. But we've seen smaller. That's not too uncomfortable. It flew really well using the transmitter. The app worked really well. There was like a half second of delay, so don't think that there's no delay at all, to be realistic with you. But it was flyable. I flew it through these pylons and stuff. It's really cool. And the drone itself, well, they're pylons when you're flying something small. The drone itself is really nice. And the fact that it folds is just an added bonus. You don't really need it to fold, but hey, it does. And it folds up well. I think that's the way it does it. Let me just double check. Yeah, the back goes in first and then the front. Remember, we could have adjusted the angle. I recall seeing the props in the shot a couple times.
Yeah, but not the whole time.
Could have angled the camera down a little bit more to get those out of the shot. So this is just a very nice drone. You know, I see little lights on the front, like it has infrared, like it would be obstacle avoidance or something, but it doesn't have that. But I didn't see any lights coming through, but it looks like infrared. It's interesting. Totally recommend this. If you don't have a folding arm drone, if you don't have a Wi-Fi FPV drone, or maybe you've had one and it was just kind of junky or something, and you're watching our videos for the last month trying to figure out what you'd like to buy, you don't want to spend more than about $50 or so, this is Awesome.
And I'll end screen the DM104
Yes.
at the end of this video because unfortunately it's already July, so winter is just around the corner.
It is.
And you're gonna want an indoor drone, and the DM104 was really, really good.
It's a very good one. This company, I'm going to be looking out for more stuff from them because I like it. They're 2 and 2, and that's really
Kind
good.
of 3 and 3. 3 and 3.
Yeah, I don't really. Let's say 2.5 and 2.5.
There you go.
All right, we'll have this linked in the description box below. Right below that, we'll link the little micro indoor drone. You might as well grab them both, save on shipping. They'll come at the same time. You've got your summer drone, then you'll have your winter drone. And for like 60 or 70 bucks, it's pretty good. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.